Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. The Indians won the toss and deferred to the second half. East is asked to be introduced to the team. So please welcome head coach Chad Goff and the East High Thunderbirds. Starting defense for the Central Indians at defensive end, number 57, senior Tanner Martin. Defensive tackle, number 35, sophomore Nathan Lumberg. Defensive tackle, number 62, senior Michael Hill. Defensive end, number 58, senior Val Hurd. Strong side linebacker, number 33, sophomore Tyler Schiltz.
And a good evening, folks, and welcome to this edition of high school football. Right now, we're just have a video stream, or YouTube stream going right now, as on KFBC on the on-air signal and the radio. We have got Colorado Rockies baseball just finishing up there in the top of the 9th inning. Rockies are down 4-0. But once that game is over with, we will move over to the radio side, and you can listen to the game as well. But right now, the only way to listen to East and Central High School football is on our YouTube channel. which is KFBC Sports. Keith Kelly here with you as Central being announced, their starters. The Thunderbirds already been announced. We'll run down those starting lineups as Central will be on defense first. They won the toss. Along that defensive line, a 6', 208-pound senior, that is Tanner Martin. A 5'8", 165-pound sophomore, Nathan Lundberg. A 5'11", 235-pound senior, Michael Hill. And a 5'11", 214-pound senior, Val Hurd. At the linebackers, a 5'7", 150-pound senior, Tyler Schilt. A 6', 200-pound senior, Matt Millen. A 5'10", 160-pound senior, Jackson Thomas. And the cornerbacks, a 6', 150-pound senior, Ty Langley. 6', 160-pound sophomore, Andrew Johnson. Strong safeties, a 5'10", 163-pound sophomore, Carter Labados, and a 6'3", 160-pound senior, Blaine Dilley. We've got somebody standing up right in front of us. I'm going to go see if I can get them to move over just a second. Hang on, I'll be right back. Thank you. As we are about ready for kick here between East and Central, the Indians again will be kicking off to East. Back to receive Ox Schroeder, Robert Lukow. Run down the East starters here in just a bit as we're going to get started here a little bit quicker. On to kick for Central is Tegan Tippett. He will be kicking from left to right as a low liner that's going to be taken by Luco. They'll fake the reverse. Luco down on the near side. He's across the 20. He's at the 30. He's going to be forced out of bounds right past the 30-yard line. Ty Langley knocking him out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds right there. They are 5-1 on the season. Are the Thunderbirds ranked number 3 in the state. Starting lineup for East along the offensive line. A 6', 195-pound senior, Marshall Brown. Left guard, a 6'4", 297-pound senior, Jacob Fernandez. At center, a 5'8", 219-pound senior, Edgar Zastapil. At right guard, a 6', 232-pound junior, Zach Higgins, and a 5'11", 205-pound senior, Brendan Deasing. Did have a penalty on that, moving the ball back to the 20-yard line. Your wide receivers, Cole Michaeli, Dakota Merritt, Chance Allmiller at tight end, Christian Arambula, the running back, Christian Anderton, and at quarterback, the sophomore, Graydon Buell. So the penalty on the Thunderbirds moves it back to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Handed off right up the gut to Anderton. Big hole, he spins at the 25, brought down right near the 27-yard line for Christian Anderton on the first carry. 7 yards for Anderton on first down, and quickly to the line of scrimmage on 2nd and 3. Man in motion, that is Landon Eldridge. Graydon Buell in the shotgun, handed off to Anderton again. Stops, bounces it out to the outside. Anderton still on his feet. He's on the move. He's getting down to the 40-yard line. Christian Anderton, then a flag comes in behind the play. Looks like we might have a face mask as well. So a gain from the 27 to the 41 of 14 for Christian Anderton. We'll see what this penalty is all about. It's a face mask. It's going to be a personal foul face mask on the Indians. So not a good start after 14 yards for Anderton and a first down. Be a 15-yard penalty over to the 44-yard line of Central, and East is all ready to go. The clock will wind. 1st and 10, Buell in the shotgun. Anderton to his left. Pitch it out to Anderton. Anderton trying to bounce it all the way out to the outside, cuts it back up. He's to the 40. A flag behind the play again at the 46. That's going to be a hold on the Thunderbirds, their second penalty. So that wipes away that gain by Anderton. The Colorado Rockies just lost. So the Rockies are down 2-0, and we'll be going over to KFBC radio here in just a bit. So out of the shotgun, 1st and 20. They're going to throw it over the middle. It's caught by Michaeli. Michaeli tried to shed a tackle, cannot. And it's a pickup from the 45 of 11 yards to the 44 as Cole Michaeli makes his 13th grab of the season. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the T-Birds. Flared out, Merritt in the flat, trying to cut it back up, still on his feet up near the 40-yard line. Dakota Merritt going to be marked out at about the 41, a pickup of 3 yards on the completion to Dakota Merritt. Graydon Buell has hit a lot of receivers this year. 3rd down and 7. They've got to get up to the 34-yard line of Central. Buell will keep it himself and try the right side and be stood up as he gets it down to the 37-yard line. A pickup of 3 on the rush by Graydon Buell. It'll be 4th down for the Thunderbirds. Val Hurd in there on the stop. And East will go for it. 4th down and 4 for the T-Birds. Got to get up to the 34 of Central. Trips off to the right side. One receiver to the left as Buell looks to the sideline to get the play call. Anderton to the right of Graydon Buell on 4th down. Central trying to get off the football field. They're showing blitz. Fake the handoff. Buell looking to pass. He's got a man open. It is caught. Merritt at the 30. Merritt at the 25. Merritt inside the 20-yard line. The defender went underneath the route. And that's a gain all the way down to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 18 yards and a 1st down to Dakota Merritt. His 2nd catch of the evening, and the Thunderbirds quickly to the line of scrimmage. Their first possession of the game, 9.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter, no score. Handed off to Anderton. He is tripped up as he goes through the line. Looks like Tanner Martin tripped him up. Gain of the night from the 19. To the 18, just a yard for Christian Anderton on 1st down. 2nd down and 9. Receivers spread across the field. Ball at the Central 18-yard line. Buell fakes the handoff. Buell looking over the middle. Got a man wide open. It is caught. Robert Luco into the end zone for the score and a touchdown. Graydon Buell from 18 yards out hits Robert Luco for the touchdown, his first touchdown reception of the season, and the Thunderbirds have taken a 6-0 lead here in the first quarter up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. Dakota Merritt on to kick the extra point for the T-Birds. Good snap, kick is up, and it is good, and with 9:02 left to play in this first quarter, it is East 7, Central nothing. On the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a Dodge Dually with North Dakota plates in the west lot. Your interior lights are on.
Welcome back, everybody, to Risky Field. A very chilly evening, but the East Thunderbirds went right down the field on their first possession, went 80 yards as Graydon Buell found Robert Luco into the end zone, an 18-yard score. Buell went 4 of 4, 50 yards and that touchdown on that drive as East has taken the lead 7-0 up on the Terrell Auto Show scoreboard. This is 97.5 FM, AM 1240, KFBC, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Keith Kelly here with you. Sun is now shining in the evening hours here at Risky Field. Very chilly. 40 degrees, but it feels a lot colder than that. Dakota Merritt's got it teed up. And he will kick it from right to left. And it's a little squibber. It's off one of the Central players, and East is going to recover the football. It hit off of Eddie Hilaire of Central, and East recovered the football. And East will have it right at midfield.
Zach Alexander with the recovery.
Zach Alexander had the recovery for East. Wow, what a start. As the Thunderbirds have outstanding field position right at midfield. 1st and 10 East. 8:58 to play here in this first quarter. Sun is out for virtually the first time today. Man in motion is Dakota Merritt. They'll run the fly sweep. He's pushed back. Now he's cutting up the field, and Merritt gets past the line of scrimmage. He's hit hard and dropped right at the 47, so 3 yards for Dakota Merritt on the fly sweep. 2nd down and 7, and this no-huddle offense, they are coming out, and they are going fast right now. Trips to the left side for the Thunderbirds. Wearing their white tops, that T-bird blue, black on the shoulders, black pants. Buell looking to pass. Buell looking near side. Merritt with the catch. A flag comes in as he is suplexed down by Andrew Johnson. Pass is caught. Actually, that's Tanner Muchmore with the grab to the 44, so a pickup of 3. They might get an offensive pass interference on a pick play or something as the officials discuss. Oh, they're going holding on Central. So it's a 3-yard pickup, which would make it 3rd and 4, but East will definitely take this penalty and bring it up at 2nd and short.
Defensive holding. Defense, number 1. 10-yard penalty results in a first down.
So it's a 10-yard penalty. I always forget that in high school football, defensive holding is 10 yards. So far, the penalties have been big penalties on both teams, and it puts it up to the 35-yard line of Central. 1st down for the Thunderbirds. Eldridge, the up back, he's in motion from left to right. Anderton is near Buell, takes the handoff, breaking tackles, squirts through, and we'll take it up to the 32-yard line. 3 yards for Christian Anderton. 408 yards on the season, but kind of a late start for Anderton as he's really been the bulk of the rushing yards for East the last few weeks. Matt Millen on the stop. 2nd and 7 from the 32 of Central. Buell hands it off to Anderton again, bounces it out to the outside, tries to, cuts back up. He's across the 30. A flag, 2 flags come back in. My goodness. Are you kidding me? It's going to be a hold on the Thunderbirds, so wipe away the play. That's their 3rd penalty for 30 yards already. Good grief.
Holding. Offense. 44. 10-yard penalty. Replay the down.
So 10 yards on Landon Eldridge. I don't know how I feel about the numbers being announced on penalties in high school football. 2nd down and long. 2nd and 19 from the 44. Buell going deep down the far side, and contact was made between Ty Langley and Cole Michaeli on the the pass play, the fade route. Hey, guess what? We have another flag on the play. So it was 2nd down at the 44, 2nd and 19. This is going to be pass interference on the
defense. 15-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
So 15-yarder on Central. They've got 3 penalties for 40 yards. Man. You know, a lot of times in these rivalry games, you worry about the big penalties like personal fouls and unsportsmanlike conducts early on in games. We get holds, face masks, pass interference. Don't have to worry about personal fouls right now. 2nd down and 4. Buell flushed out of the pocket. Buell nowhere to go, and he took too long, held onto the football. Val Hurd getting in there with the sack all the way back to the 38-yard line. That is a loss of 9 on the play for Buell, bringing up 3rd and long. So ball back at the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 13 for East. Central yet to possess the ball. East leading 7-0 on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. Fake the handoff. Buell looking deep over the middle. Got a man there. It's Michaeli. 1st down inside the 20-yard line. Cole Michaeli brought down at the 17, 18-yard line. That is a pickup from the 38. Actually, they put it at the 20-yard line. 18 yards to Michaeli. Graydon Buell at the line of scrimmage. Handed off to Anderton. Anderton off the right side, cuts it back up, spun down as he crosses the 15 to the 14. Pickup of 6 for Christian Anderton. And quickly to the line, it'll be 2nd down and 5. Actually a 5-yard pickup for Anderton. Ball just inside the 15-yard line for East again as they're driving. Fake the give. Buell's going to keep himself off the left side. Cuts it back up. Buell just tripped up as he gets down to the 6. Pickup of 9 yards for Graydon Buell. Gets those 9 back that he lost. 1st and goal, T-Birds, as they want to go fast midway through this first quarter. They lead 7-0. Looking for more right here. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line for East. Anderton to the right of Buell. Eldridge from right to left. Hand it off. Anderton. Anderton cuts back. Anderton will get it into the end zone. Nope. Just a little short. He reached out to try and put the ball across. Just short. 4-yard pickup for Christian Anderton. And it is 2nd and goal inside the 1. Clock running inside of 6 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. East leading Central 7-0 in the 69th meeting between these two teams. Central holds a 43-25 advantage. I formation behind Graydon Buell. Zach Alexander, lead blocker for Anderton, slips 1 tackle, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. T-Birds, another score, the 6th rushing touchdown of the season for Christian Anderton. And it is 13-0. East with the lead up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard here in the 1st. Extra point to come for Dakota Merritt. The hold by Buell is down. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle with 5:23 left to play in the 1st. It is now East 14, Central nothing up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. Back here at Risky Field and the Thunderbirds. Early on, huge lead for East, 14-0, taking advantage of a special teams miscue by the Indians on a squib kick by Dakota Merritt as they went 50 yards on their 2nd drive, 130 yards of total offense for the T-Birds on 2 drives, and they leave 14-0, leaving no doubt Graydon Buell still perfect. 5 for 5, 68 yards. Christian Anderton doing it on the ground. As Dakota Merritt, right to left, kick. Back deep to receive Ty Langley and Nico Vite near the goal line. This will be a deep kick that will take Langley back to the goal line. They will run the reverse. That's Vite, hands it off to Langley. Langley on the far side, still on his feet, trying to get up near the 30-yard line. Tripped up as Central will have their first possession of the game with 5:15 to play here in the first quarter, down 14-0 up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. Zach Valerio with the stop. 1st and 10, Indians up on their own 29-yard line. So we'll see what Central could do against this East defense. Kobe Goosen had a nice game his last time out in the win over Kelly Walsh, where he rushed for 142 yards, I believe it was. McCleary will hand it off to Goosen, and just not much running room for Kobe Goosen, running right into the teeth of that East defense. No gain for Goosen. Landon Eldridge with the tackle. McCleary in the shotgun. Goosen to his right. 3 wide receivers to that wide side of the field. McCleary looking to pass. Slides one underneath to Dilly. Dilly across the 30. Hit forward by Valerio up to the 34. 5-yard pickup on the pass play to Dilly. 3rd and 5. And Central's going to go fast. Ball at their own 34-yard line. Well, they don't huddle up anyway. As McCleary goes back in the shotgun. And movement on the right side of that offensive line for Central. DJ Weiss was out of his stance. He's saying he was drawn offside, so that's going to go against the Indians. Their 4th penalty.
Right in the snap, false start, 63, offense. Replay the down.
So 3rd and 10, back at their own 29-yard line for Central. Colorado Rockies lose. You heard that right before we came here. 4-0 as the Brewers put 3 up in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ball at their own 29. Storbo in a little bit of motion. Low snap. McCleary pass into the flat. It's caught, yes, on the far side of the field by Ty Langley, but well short of the first down. A pickup of 5 on 3rd and 10. And it's 4th down for Central. Back deep to receive the punt. Ox Schroeder inside his own 30. Clock running. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter, with East leading 14-0 up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. Nico Vite, low snap, rugby-style kick, boots it way up in the air. Schroeder will make the grab at the 27-yard line. Schroeder slips one tackle, trying to get it out to the outside. He is going to be drugged down by his shirt at the 35-yard line, and that's where East will set up shop for their next possession with 3:26 to play here in the first quarter, up 14-0 on the Central Indians. Nathaniel Talich with the stop. So East has been going up-tempo, no huddle their first 2 drives, and I would say they'd probably do more of the same here with Graydon Buell directing traffic. Anderton to his left. Man in motion, that's Dakota Merritt. They're going to fake the fly sweep right up the middle to Anderton. Anderton dropped down. He'll lose a yard back to the 34, spun down. Michael Hill was over there. Who else was over there for Central? Good defensive stop.
Christian Anderton with the carry, tackled by number 62, Michael Hill.
East still not holding up. Michael I goes out wide to the right. Landon Eldridge, the up back from left to right. Buell shotgun. Hands it off right up the gut. Anderton again, not much doing. Tyler Schilt with the stop. Another yard for Anderton, gets the yard back. 3rd and 10 for East. Central trying to force a 3-and-out here. T-Birds looking to the sideline to get the play call as Buell in the shotgun. Merritt from left to right in motion. Fake the handoff. Buell looking to pass. Buell all kinds of time over the middle. It is dropped right at the sticks. That may have been Aaron Beulah. No, that's Michaeli. Couldn't hang on to it. It'll be 4th down. T-Birds are going to have to punt the football away. First incompletion by Graydon Buell. And it'll be 4th and 10 from their own 35-yard line for East. Late onto the field for the Thunderbirds, Tegan Freeman. Dakota Merritt inside his own 25-yard line. Back deep to receive twin receivers, Vitae and Langley for Central. Merritt puts the boot into it, end over end kick that Vitae will take on the near side. That's Langley. Langley trying to make a move, cuts it back up over the middle across the 40 to the 41. 1st and 10 Central, getting some decent field position out of the punt. Ty Langley sets him up. And with 2:08 left to play in the first quarter, East 14, Central nothing on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. Zach Valerio with the stop on special teams. So Central's defense settling in, forcing a 3-and-out for the Thunderbirds after they just went right down the field on their first 2 possessions. Out of the pistol is Dawson McCleary. Handed off right up the gut. Nope, over the middle. There's Storbo, and he drops it. Brady Storbo wide open. Can't come up with it. Zach Alexander near the coverage, but Storbo was wide open.
McCleary's pass intended for number 80, Brady Storbo. Brings up 2nd down for the Indians.
2nd and 10 from their own 41 for Central. McCleary getting the side from the sideline. McCleary passes it out in the flat. It is caught and then immediately dropped. Nico Vitae crossing the 45 to the 47. That is a pickup of 6 yards on the pass to Vitae. His first reception of the game.
Brought down by number 8, Cole Michaeli.
3rd and 4. McCleary with 2 wide receivers to each side. Goosen to his left. Needing to get past the East 49-yard line for a 1st down. They've got it at their own 47. Clock running. Play clock is winding down and might have a delay of game here, and I think Central notices that. They're going to have to take a timeout. We will too. 14-0 East with the lead with 1:20 to play here in the first quarter on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. Third and 4 out of the timeout. Central football, their own 47, trailing 14-0 to their crosstown rivals. 3 wide receivers. Storbo in a little bit of a motion. Rolling McCleary out to the near side. McCleary looking out, got a man open. It is caught by Vitae at the 41-yard line into East territory. That is a pickup of 12 yards and a 1st down. 1st and 10, Indians at the East 41. Good rollout and pass on the run by McCleary. They'll go 3 wide to the left side this time on this formation. McCleary's going to keep it himself, and then he is hit and dropped by Zach Alexander. A quick yard for Dawson McCleary. Central, 76 yards rushing this season. That is 9th in 4A. They are the 2nd highest passing team in the state, nearly 200 yards a game. East very balanced on both sides of the football. 2nd and 9 at the 40. Goosen trying to get through the first wave on a little draw play. He is going to be pushed back. He'll fight his way forward back to the line of scrimmage. No gain for Kobe Goosen as Zach Valerio getting in there, making the stop.
Number 21, Zach Valerio with the tackle.
3rd and long for the Indians. 3rd and 9 could be the final play of this first quarter as we're down to 10 seconds. McCleary on 3rd and 9, 4 seconds, and that will be the last play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It has been all East. They lead 14-0 on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. After 1 here at Risky Field, you're listening to high school football here on KFBC.
I'd like to recognize a special group of young men. Central Triad, McCormick Junior High 7th and 8th grade football teams both won the Junior High League Championship this season. The 7th grade A and B teams were both undefeated, scoring 88 combined touchdowns while only giving up 7. Congratulations to both teams and their coaches for a great season. Please give these young men a round of applause for their wonderful accomplishment.
Welcome back, everybody, to Risky Field. Keith Kelly with you as we start quarter number 2. Central football facing a 3rd and 9 from the East 40-yard line. It is 14-0. T-Birds scored on their first 2 possessions to take the lead. Goosen to the left of McCleary. Looks like one of the Indians left a little early. McCleary throws it away, but I think we had a whistle before the snap. Looked like Brady Storbo left a little early.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd.
So another penalty on the Indians, already their 5th here in the first half. 3rd and 14 back at the East 45-yard line for Central. Three wide receivers to the left. Langley, Storbo, Vite, Dilly out to the right. McCleary drops back to pass. Pump fake, being pressured, throws back over the middle. It is caught by Dilly at the 41-yard line. That's only a 4-yard pickup. Blaine Dilly's 2nd catch of the evening. 4th down coming up, though, for Central. 4th and 10, and they will punt the ball away. East isn't buying it. They're going to keep everybody up. It'll be Nico Vite at around his own 46-yard line. High snap, Vite able to corral it in, angles it to the far side, and it will go almost out of bounds. Landon Eldridge telling Cole Michael, get out of there. It almost hit you. But it's down at the 20, so East will have the football 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 14-0 with 11:09 left to play here in quarter number 2. East 3 and out on their last possession. Riley Cooper back in the backfield. He started the season as the East's primary back. Saw Jaden Eifert in there as well. Landon Eldridge on the move. Handed off to Cooper. Cooper looking for a crease and spins his way down from the 20 to the 25. Riley Cooper, his first carry of the game. 5 yards. Here comes East. No huddle, 2nd and 5 from their own 25. Handed off to Cooper again. Cooper's going to have a first down, but a flag comes in behind the play. Boy, we hadn't seen a holding call in a while. That was a gain of 8 for Cooper and a first down, but let's go ahead and move him back.
Holding, offense, 55. 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
So East 4th penalty for 40 yards. All have been holds on the Thunderbirds. So pushes them back to the 15-yard line, where it'll be 2nd and 15. Couple of receivers to each side. Riley Cooper remains in the backfield to the right of Graydon Buell. Fake the give. Buell going to flare one out. It is caught. Catch made and drug out of bounds and thrown out of bounds by his shirt. I think that's Dakota Merritt that made the grab at the 21-yard line. 6 yards to Dakota Merritt, but it's 3rd down, his 3rd catch of the evening. Surprised we didn't get a flag. With all the flags we've seen, that looked like it probably was warranted. 3rd and 9, break for the Indians. Buell looking deep over the middle. He's got a man there. It's Lukau. Lukau again at the 45, and Ty Langley tried to rip the ball away. He can't, and he's down to the 46-yard line. That is a gain of 25 yards and a good pass by Graydon Buell to Lukau. 25 yards. First and 10 at the 46 of East. They are on the move again. Here comes the Thunderbirds. Handed off to Cooper. Cooper lowers the shoulder, gets it up close to midfield, just short at the 49-yard line. Riley Cooper picks up 3. Graydon Buell, unofficially 7 of 8, 99 yards and a touchdown right now. Over 1,100 yards passing for the season, and timeout going to be called by the Thunderbirds. 9:48 left to go in this second quarter. It's East 14, Central nothing on the Terrell Center scoreboard. We will take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. East High football out of the timeout. 2nd down and 7 at their own 49. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining as we have 9:48 left to play in the second quarter. East up 14-zip on the Terrell Center scoreboard. Cooper in motion. Buell faking the pass to him, looking deep over the middle. Now we'll just dump it off in the flat. That's Cooper. Slips as he makes his cut. He'll have, no, he's going to be just short of the first down. Gain of 6 to Riley Cooper. Buell up over 100 yards. Just short of the first down. As Riley Cooper makes the grab. 3rd and a yard at the 45 of the Indians. Buell hands it off to Cooper. He'll have the first down and drug down at the 42-yard line. So Riley Cooper, 3 more yards for the Thunderbirds. Ball at the Central 42. Michael Hill with the stop. 1st and 10. 2 wide to the left side. Give it to Cooper right up the middle. Nothing doing. Looks like you give him a yard to the 41. Central, after couple big runs by Christian Anderton to start the game, have slowed down the East rushing attack here. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tanner Muchmore checking into the game. Cole Michaeli splits out wide to the right. 2 receivers to the left side. On 2nd and 9 from the Central 41. Anderton takes the handoff, and he scoots his way back to the 36, just shy of the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 yards for Christian Anderton. Bring up a 3rd and 3 for East. Ball at the 35-yard line of Central. Buell going with the hard count, trying to draw Central off sides possibly. There you go, no huddle. Buell pass. It's caught. Michaeli inside the 30. Michaeli down inside the 25-yard line. First down at the 22. That is a pickup of 13 yards to Cole Michaeli. As Graydon Buell is on point. 3rd reception for Michaeli already. And it's first down T-Birds at the 22-yard line of the Indians. Handed off to Anderton. Anderton crosses the 20. Down to the 19, 3 yards for Christian Anderton. Clock approaching 7.5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2, with East leading 14-0 and looking for more here at Risky Field. Buell looks to pass. Buell, time. Now he's flushed out of the pocket. He's got room to run. Now he's going to throw it into the end zone, and it is over the head of Michaeli. In fact, Ty Langley was the closest one to it. 3rd down coming up for the Thunderbirds. Just the 2nd incompletion for Buell. 9 for 11, 118 yards. 3rd down and 7 at the Central 19. Clock stops, 7:19 to play in the 2nd quarter. Anderton to the left of Buell. 2 wide to each side, ball on the right hash. Buell fakes the handoff. Buell looking over the middle. Now got a man open. It is caught by Lukau again. Inside the 10-yard line, down to the 8. Pickup of 12. Robert Lukau, his 3rd grab of the evening, over 50 yards. And it is 1st and goal East at the Central 8-yard line. Deep penetration again. Handed off. That's Anderton. Right side into the end zone. That's a touchdown. T-Birds. Christian Anderton, his 2nd score of the night, scampers through. An 8-yard run for Christian Anderton, and the Thunderbirds are now up 20-0 on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard with the extra point to come. On to kick the extra point is Dakota Merritt. Buell the hold. The kick is up, and it is through. And with 7:03 left to play in the 2nd quarter, it is now East 21, Central nothing up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. An 8-yard run by Christian Anderton, and the East Thunderbirds rolling here in the 2nd quarter, 21-0. They are up on Central on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. Ty Langley and Nico Vite are back deep to receive the kick from Dakota Merritt. He will boot it from left to right this time. Merritt. High, deep kick. That's going to be taken by Vitae. They fake the reverse. Vitae comes up the middle of the field, crosses the 20-yard line down to the 22. 1st and 10 Indians right there at their own 22-yard line. Well, East is doing it on the ground. They're doing it through the air right now. Central hasn't really shown the ability other than one stop of getting the ball back and taking it away from the Thunderbirds. They need a sustained drive right here. Had a little bit of success in the passing game on their last possession, but nothing really down the field. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. McCleary in the shotgun. McCleary drops back to pass, looks over the right side, and it's through the hands of Blaine Dilley. That's the second drop of the game for Central. 2nd down and 10 as the clock stops, 6:52 to play in this second quarter. Don't forget, folks, we will have Wyoming Cowboy football for you late tomorrow night. Our pregame coverage begins at 9 o'clock. 10 p.m. kickoff at Hawaii. Broncos Rockies doubleheader on Sunday. With a pistol, fake the handoff. McCleary got a man open. It is Storbo. Storbo pushing the pile forward. Still on his feet as he crosses the 35. Storbo down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 17 for Brady Storbo. Showing his size, the 6'4", 225-pound sophomore. Atoning for that drop a little earlier in the game. 1st down, Indians. They want to go quick. Storbo back in the backfield now. To the left of McCleary with Goosen behind them. Handed off to Goosen, right up the middle. Goosen's got a step. Goosen still on his feet, pushing his way forward up near the 45, just short. 5-yard gain for Kobe Goosen. Trying to find a little room. That's his first positive yardage on 3 carries. 2nd and 5 from their own 44. Clock approaching 6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. East, yep, they jumped off sides. The right defensive end, that's Garrett Oswald, into the neutral zone. 5th penalty on the Thunderbirds. That's our 10th penalty of the game already. And that'll give Central a 1st down up near midfield.
Correction, 1st down. 1st down.
1st and 10, just short of the midfield stripe. Clock will run. McCleary looks to pass, slides one out to Langley, leads him. He's across the 45, runs into Nico Vitae, who was trying to throw a block for him. He gets it down to the 41, just short of the 1st down. Looks like a gain of 9 for Vitae. His 3rd catch of the night. Excuse me, Langley. That's Langley. Vitae was blocking. They did give him a 1st down, didn't they? So that's a 10-yard pickup. So 1st and 10, low snap. McCleary gathers it in, looking deep down the field, throws it up in the air, and it's going to be picked off. Cole Michaeli with the interception. The pass intended for Blaine Dilley, and throwing into that wind. The wind's blowing in from the north, but that's the kind of the direction he was going at, into that far corner on the central side of the field, and the wind really held it up, and Cole Michaeli picks off that pass. The 9th interception of the year thrown by McCleary, and East will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line. Easy interception there for Michaeli, and the Thunderbirds will have to go the length of the field here. They haven't been able to be stopped yet. Handed off right up the middle. Anderton up near the 12. Couple yards for Christian Anderton. He's up over 50 yards rushing here in the 1st half. Matt Millen with the stop. 5:10 to go in the second quarter. It is 21-0 East with the lead. 2nd and 8 from their own 11. Anderton, nope. Buell's going to slide one out. It is caught by, I believe, Lukau over there across the 15 to the 16-yard line. So pick up a 5 on the pass. Lukau. 3rd down and 3 from the 17-yard line. Buell going to try and keep it himself, and he is going to be gobbled up and sent back for a loss to the 14. Loss of 3 for Buell. And the Thunderbirds are going to have to punt the football away. And Central, after the interception, should get pretty good field position back out of this. Vitae and Langley right around midfield. 4th down and 5 or 6, as Dakota Merritt standing near his own goal line to punt this football away. It's a good snap. Merritt, high wobbly kick that Langley will take right at the 40-yard line. Langley tripped up by his own man, breaks the tackle, comes up near midfield, now looking down the near side, going to be brought down at the 46-yard line. Who's that, Zach Valerio again in on the special teams tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 Central from the East 46. Good return by Ty Langley. 3:41 to play in this second quarter. East 21, Central nothing up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. So Central comes up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers line up to the right side, 2 receivers on to the left side. Goosen to the right of McCleary. Vitae in motion. They'll run the pop out, a little pass, dump off to Vitae, gets to the edge, cuts it back up the field. He's across the 40, 35, makes a man miss, spins at the 30-yard line, down to the 27-28. Nico Vitae running wild. From the 46 to the 28, 18 yards on the pass. That is, that's an easy way to get passing yardage, a little push pass. 18 yards on the pass. 1st and 10. Handed off to Goosen. Not a lot of room again for Kobe Goosen, but he still finds a little bit of a crease up near the 25-yard line. Couple yards. 2 yards for Goosen. It'll be 2nd down and 8, just short of the 25-yard line as Landon Eldridge with the stop. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. McCleary, little quick hitch, comeback route. It is caught inside the 20, maybe right at the 20 for 6 yards. Blaine Dilly with the grab. His 3rd catch. 3rd and 2 for Central at the 20-yard line. East showing blitz right up the middle. Dawson McCleary looking to the sideline, possibly changing the play. 3 wide receivers to the left side. McCleary being pressured now, recognizes, tries to reach out, and will get no gain for Dawson McCleary. 4th down coming up, and this is easy decision right here. Down 21-0, 2 minutes to play. 4th and 2 at the 20-yard line. Central going to go for it. East looking for the stop. Showing blitz again right up the middle. And a timeout going to be taken by Mike Apodaca. 1:43 to play in the second quarter. East 21, Central nothing on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. 4th down and a big down here for Central to try and get some points on the board. Central does receive the second half kickoff, so if they could somehow get a touchdown here before the half, get the ball back, and maybe put another score up, they could get right back into this one. Down 21-0, but first things first, they have to pick up this 4th and 2 from the East 20-yard line. They stack 2 receivers up. Vite and Langley off to the left side. 2 receivers stacked to the right side. Looking to pass, dumps one off, and just overthrows the intended receiver. That is Carter Labatos. And East defense hold, but they had what they wanted. They had the matchup they wanted and just couldn't execute the play. And they'll turn the ball over on downs with 1:40 left to go in this second quarter. 21-0 East leading. They'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Thunderbirds have just been so efficient offensively. Graydon Buell has been solid. Riley Cooper back in there, running back to the right of Buell. Man in motion. They're going to fake the fly sweep. Buell being pressured. He's looking deep down the field. A step and just overthrows the receiver. Dakota Merritt. He had a bit of a step on the defensive back. I believe Andrew Johnson back there. 2nd and 10 as East took a shot deep downfield. Ball goes back to the 20-yard line. Second and 10. Clock stops still 1:34. Pitch it out to Cooper. Cooper, oh, that's Anderton looking to get to the edge. He does. Cuts it back up 25. Slide steps a tackle, and he's down to the 28, 29-yard line. A gain of 8 or 9. Clock is running. 9-yard pickup for Anderton. Ty Langley with the stop. Tripped him up. 3rd and short. 3rd and a yard to go for East. Anderton to the right of Buell. Time ticking off here as we approach 1 minute to play, and a timeout going to be called by the Thunderbirds. 1:02 left to play in the first half. 21-0 East with the lead. 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. Back here at Risky Field, the Thunderbirds facing a 3rd and 1 from their own 29-yard line, leading 21-0. 1:02 left to play until halftime. Buell in the shotgun with Anderton to his right. Buell got a man open. It's Michael. Hook and ladder to Anderton. Anderton across the 40. Anderton at midfield, and he is knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. They went hook and ladder. Pitch it back to Anderton. So the catch was made at about the 35-yard line. And then the flip to Anderton takes it to the Central 47. So 18 yards for Anderton. Little hook and ladder, how about that? Fake the handoff, Buell looking deep downfield. The pass knocked up in the air. Is that a fumble or is that an incomplete pass? Was his man moving forward? They're going to say it's a fumble and recovered by the Central Indians. So the Indians get a break. And now East will be on the defense. 52 seconds to go. Nathan Lundberg recovered the fumble. As Buell lost it, it'll be 1st and 10 Indians. Must have determined that he knocked it out before the arm was going forward. 21-0. Pump fake, looking deep down the field. He's got Langley there and just overshoots him. Incomplete. Clock stops with 48 seconds left to go. 2nd and 10 from their own 47-yard line for Central. $21-0 Thunderbirds late here in the first half. So the East Thunderbirds connecting on the hook and ladder when the Denver Broncos could not Monday night. Empty set. McCleary barking out the signals. He's got 5 wide receivers in the formation. McCleary, quick pass caught by Vite at the 45. He's ahead of Steve 40. Slips a tackle at the 35-30 on his feet. Inside the 20, one man to beat. 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Touchdown Indians right before the half. Nico Vite down the sideline for 53 yards and a score. How about that right before the end of the first half? Nico Vite, his 6th touchdown of the season. Wow. And like I said, Central will get the football to start the second half. It's 21-6. On to kick the extra point, Tegan Tippett. Good snap, hold down, kick is up, and it is good. And with 38 seconds left here in this first half, it is now East 21, Central 7 up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. You guys are killing me. Well, there's a little momentum changer as Nico Vite took a little pass over the middle from Dawson McCleary, 53 yards for a score. That was Dawson McCleary's 10th touchdown pass of the season. 6 of those to Vite. Tegan Tippett's teed up. It's a low liner that's going to get all the way through and be picked up by Lukow. Lukow across the 30-yard line. And with 35 seconds left, East will have a little bit of time to do something if they choose to do something. Senior night here at Central High School. So there'll be an extended halftime of 20 minutes. This is 97.5 FM and AM 1240 KFBC Cheyenne, Wyoming. 7 o'clock here in the capital city. Keith Kelly here with you. Late second quarter, East and Central, 21-7. East leads. Buell hands it off to Anderton. Anderton tried to get to the edge. He does. He's at the 40. Anderton at midfield. Anderton down at the Central 39-yard line. Oh, they're going to mark him off at the 40. That is a gain. 28 yards for Christian Anderton. And he's up over 100 right now. First and 10, and Central with 22 seconds, East with 22 seconds left. I thought they loss of, incomplete pass, right? Didn't they spike it? So incomplete pass. They moved it back where it was 2nd and 10 from the 40. 22 seconds left for East to work with. And a timeout. I believe they have one. Fake the handoff. Buell looking to pass deep over the middle. Got a man there, and it must have been knocked away. Dakota Merritt had a step. Blaine Dilly and Ty Langley on the coverage. 3rd and 10 from the Central 40-yard line. 18 seconds left. Anderton stays in the game to the left of Graydon Buell. Buell fakes the handoff. They're going to roll him out to the left side. Buell got a man open. It is caught and knocked out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Is that much more for 11 yards and a first down? So East going quickly. They've got 9 seconds to work with here and a 1st and 10 from the Central 29. Buell tried to get it to the outside. It goes through the hands of the intended receiver, Dakota Merritt, and with 3 seconds left, out comes the field goal team for East. Try and get some points on the board before the half. This will be a 46-yard attempt for Dakota Merritt on the left hash to end the first half. The hold by Buell, ball at the 29-yard line. And Central will take a timeout with 2 seconds left.
Timeout, Central.
So we will take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. I'll have to find that out. Welcome back, everybody, to Risky Field. East and Central for the 69th time. 46-yard field goal to end the first half for Dakota Merritt. A little bit of a breeze will help him. Good snap, kick is up, and it is good. A late signal by the officials. Dakota Merritt from 46 yards out. And it will give East the lead at the half, 24-7, up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. What a boot by Merritt. And at the half, it is East 24, Central 7 on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We will take a timeout and come back with our halftime show right after these messages. You're listening to high school football, the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. Why? Red Sox? You're a cranky Yankee, I told you. Yes. Okay, I forgot to put that 6-yard pass. I think it was Michael that caught that pass for 6. Yes. I have 18. So maybe I missed.
To recognize this year's football seniors. Our first senior is Jordan Conine, accompanied by Chris and Jana Conine. Jordan plans to attend the University of Wyoming and pursue a degree in pharmacy. Jordan Conine. Brandon Davis is escorted by Susan and Mike Davis. Brandon plans on going to the Air Force after high school. Brandon.
There we go. But that's not a pass to him.
Brandon plans on joining the Air Force after high school. Brandon Davis. Blaine Billy is escorted by Drew and Renee Billy. Blaine plans on running track at Colorado Bethel University and studying ophthalmology. Blaine Billy. Our next senior is Eddie Winner.
Welcome back, everybody. It is halftime as Central trailing East 24-7 up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. Keith Kelly here with you. A 46-yard field goal from Dakota Merritt at the end of the first half gives East the lead. When Central had some momentum going there with the score right before the half, they get the ball to start the second half. So could have been even more momentum, but East kind of took that away. East has an interception. They also have a turnover on a kickoff on a squib kick by Dakota Merritt that led to their second score. East quarterback Graydon Buell has been outstanding in the first half. East also been able to run the football quite well in this one, as they have really taken control. 24-7, up 3 scores in this one. Central got a little bit of momentum. They are not running the ball well at all, but as they've done against almost every team in the state this year, they're throwing the ball all over the place. After a bit of a slow start and an interception early, Nico Vite took one to the house from 53 yards out on a catch and run to get the Indians to within a couple scores, but that was it, as it is 24-7 at the half. Central trailing East on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We'll come back with our first half stats following these messages. You're listening to High School Football, the prep game of the week here on KFBC.
To attend the University of Wyoming and study political science. Tanner Martin. Matt Millen is accompanied by Lloyd Millen, Tom Garrison, and John Millen. Matt will be attending the University of Wyoming and studying accounting. Matt Millen. Reese Rubin is escorted by Christine and Andy Rubin. Reese plans to study pharmacy at the University of Wyoming. Reese Rubin. Next is Ian Charles, escorted by Russ and Lloyd Charles. Ian plans to join the Army and go to college and major in physical education. Ian Charles. Tyler Sheldon is accompanied by Courtney and Susan Sheldon. Tyler plans to study agriculture, business at Casper College. Tyler Sheldon. Our next senior is Jacqueline Thomas, escorted by Keith and Madia Kitzler. Jacqueline will be attending the University of Wyoming after high school. Jacqueline Thomas. Nico Vite is accompanied by Renee and Len Vite. Nico plans to play baseball and study special education in college. Nico Vite. Our final senior is DJ Weeks, escorted by David and Kathy Weeks. DJ plans to play football and obtain a teaching degree in college. DJ Weeks. Central High School thanks the 2018-20 senior class and wishes them the best of luck in their future endeavors. Please remember that you will always be an Indian. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2018 Central High School football seniors. Once again, Farmers Insurance agent Jeff Beasley has recently today Josh Allen Jr. to be raffled off tonight. The winning ticket number will be announced after the third quarter. Please grab some raffle tickets. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine a world of darkness enlightened by myths, legends, and heroes. Our story opens with Mars, the bringer of war. A classic piece portraying the mythical Roman god of war. Imagine dragons, as A.A. Stilter begins the second chapter of our story, taking us to Westeros, where legend and myth combine in the fantasy theme from Game of Thrones. James Hurdle on French horn, Allison Otto's on trumpet, and the French ensemble transport us to the legendary world of Sherwood Forest for our third chapter, Marion's theme, from the movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Brings Robin and Marion to life.
Welcome back, everybody, to Risky Field at the half. It is East leading Central 24-7 up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard as senior night here, the final home game of the season for the Central Indians, as they will wrap up on the road, I believe, at Natrona and at South the final 2 weeks of the season. And so the seniors were honored. Now the band will play. And if you are watching on our KFBC Sports YouTube channel, we will, I'll leave the camera rolling and you'll be able to listen to the band play at the half if you choose to do so. Let's run down those first half stats for the Thunderbirds. 121 yards on the ground, led by Christian Anderton. 16 carries, 106 yards, and 2 scores. Graydon Buell, 4 carries, 0 yards. Riley Cooper, 4 carries, 12 yards, and Dakota Merritt had 1 toe to the football for 3 yards. Buell through the air, very efficient. 13 of 18, 152 yards, and a touchdown. 4 catches each for Cole Michaeli and Robert Lukow. Lukow has the touchdown grab, 4 for 60. Michaeli 4 for 48. Dakota Merritt 3 catches for 27 yards, and Riley Cooper 1 reception for 6 yards. 273 yards of total offense for the Thunderbirds in the first half. They were penalized 5 times for 45 yards. Zach Alexander recovered the football on a squib kick that was hit one of the Central front line up near midfield. He recovered that football. Cole Michaeli has an interception. Dakota Merritt booted up a 46-yard field goal. Central just 8 yards rushing in the first half. Kobe Goosen, 4 carries, just 7 yards. Dawson McCleary, 2 carries, 1 yard. Though McCleary through the air, 10 of 15 for 136 yards, a touchdown and an interception. Nico Vite caught 4 balls for 89 yards and a score. Blaine Dilly, 3 catches, 15 yards. Ty Langley, 2 catches, 15 yards. And Brady Storbo had a reception for 17 yards. 144 yards of total offense for Central. They were penalized 5 times for 50 yards. Nathan Lundberg recovered a fumble in that first half. It is 24-7, East leading Central at the break. We'll take a timeout, come back with scores from around the state of Wyoming after this. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. Welcome back, everybody, to Risky Field at the half. Number 3 East leading Central 24-7. Getting a 46-yard field goal on the final play of the second quarter by Dakota Merritt, barely clearing the crossbar. Let's run down some scores from around the state for you. A lot of games just underway. In 4A, number 1 Natrona County up on Kelly Walsh, 28-6 in the second quarter. Number 2 Thunder Basin beating Rock Springs in the second quarter, 24-6. Number 4 Sheridan and Campbell County, no score in the first quarter. That is very early, just underway. And number 5 Laramie leading South at the half, 21-7. In 3A, number 1 Torrington and Riverton, no score, just underway. Number 3 Star Valley beating number 2 Jackson, 21-7 in the third. These games just underway as well, no score in all of them. Number 4 Cody at Powell. Number 5 Evanston hosting Green River. Worland is at Douglas. Rollins is at Lander. All those no score. In 2A, number 1 Buffalo. Number 4 Wheatland, no score, just up the road on I-25 in Wheatland. Number 2 Glenrock and Kemmer, no score in the first. Third-ranked Mountain View beat Lyman today, 42-14. It was number 5 Grable and Lovell, no score, just underway. Big Piney and Pinedale, no score, just underway. Thermopolis leading Newcastle 28-0 in the second quarter. In 1A, number 1 Bighorn all over Tongue River right now in the third, 35-0. Second-ranked Cokeville routed Rocky Mountain 48-0 today. Number 4 Upton Sundance and Southeast just underway. Fifth-ranked Lusk and Wright also just underway. Wind River topped Shoshone 45-14 today. And in 6-man action, it was number 1 Farson Eden beating 4th-ranked Little Snake River 64-19. Number 3 Matizzi and Riverside just underway, no score. Number 5 Burlington won an exhibition over Saratoga's JV team 69-14. KC over Lingle Fort Laramie 46-19. Hewlett and Normandy Services just underway. Midwest and Guernsey Sunrise, no score. And St. Stephen's all over Du Bois 79-43. They kicked off at 7 over in Burns as Burns and Pine, no score in the first quarter over there in the county. Those are scores from around the state. We will take a timeout. Halftime, East leading Central 24-7. You're listening to high school football here on KFBC. back here at the half. It is East leading Central 24-7 up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. Keith Kelly here with you on senior night here at Risky Field. East jumping out to a 14-0 lead right off the bat before Central even touched the football. Well, offensively touched the football. They touched the football on a kickoff. The Thunderbirds back out on the field right now as the Central Band finishing up their performance. And the Indians will be out shortly, I would assume, as we get ready to start the second half here in just a couple of minutes. Should let you know what's going to happen the rest of the weekend, keep you up to date with that. The Wyoming Cowboys will be on the road at Hawaii. That kickoff is set for 10 p.m. Mountain Time tomorrow night, 9 o'clock pregame right here on KFBC. Then on Sunday, we'll have Denver Bronco football as they are on the road at the New York Jets. Pregame will be at 9 o'clock for that one, 9 a.m. Kickoff at 11. Right after Denver Broncos football, we will have Colorado Rockies baseball Sunday as the Rockies host Milwaukee Game 3 of the National League Division Series. That'll be right after. First pitch is set for 2:37. We'll have first pitch, no doubt, as the Rockies and the Brewers. Rockies trying to avoid the sweep, returning back home. That's what's coming up for you this weekend here on KFBC. We'll take a timeout, come back with the start of the second half after this. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC.
Come on, Valerio!
We are back here at Risky Field. Keith Kelly with you. Be sure and read the Wyoming Tribune Eagle tomorrow morning on the Central East football game. Tyler Pozlowski covering the game. Sitting to my right, And even though he's a Texas Longhorns fan, I will not hold that against him. I might a little bit. As we get ready to start the second half here at Risky Field. Dakota Merritt kicking it from left to right. End over end kick that's going to drive Ty Langley into the end zone. It'll go through the end zone for a touchback. And it will be Central football at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Well, Central seemingly had some momentum going their way after scoring right before the half, just 38 seconds left before the half. And it was 21-7. They're going to get the football back, but East went down, had a big play by Christian Anderton into Central territory and set up a 46-yard field goal. First play of the second half is a handoff to Kobe Goosen, and nowhere to run for Goosen as he is pushed back by Landon Eldridge. No gain. So Goosen had 29 carries last week for 142, 143 yards. That was just his 5th carry. He's got 7 yards tonight. Shotgun for McCleary. Quick snap. McCleary looking far side. Out in the flat. It is caught and immediately dropped was Nico Vite. As is that Michaeli that leveled him. 1 yard, 2 yards up to the 22 officially to Vite, and 3rd and 8 coming up for the Indians at their own 22-yard line. Shotgun snap. McCleary looking to pass. He's got a man, and what a look to Ty Langley. The defense never turned around. Ox Schroeder and another defender had him bracketed. Tegan Freeman. That pass is caught for 9 yards to Langley and quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Here come the Indians, 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. 2 wide receivers to each side. Goosen to his right. McCleary looking to pass. Pump fake, now being pressured, and he is going to be dropped back at the 25-yard line. That'll be a loss of 6 for McCleary. Luis Carlos with the sack. And it'll be 2nd down and 16 back at their own 25-yard line for Central. 3 wide receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Dropping back to pass is McCleary. Here comes pressure again. Garrett Oswald can't quite get to him. The pass is underthrown, intended for Storbo. Garrett Oswald was barreling down on Dawson McCleary. The clock will stop with 10:04 left to go in the 3rd quarter. And it's 3rd and 16 for Central on their own 25-yard line. McCleary, 2 wide receivers to each side. Goosen to the right of Dawson, and he's jumped off sides. That'll be a penalty on the Thunderbirds. 3rd and 11.
Prior to the snap, defensive encroachment. 3rd down.
So 3rd and 11, ball back up to the 30-yard line. Central's got to get up to the 41 as McCleary gets the play call from the sideline. Storbo, one of the up backs. Dropping back, now rolling out is McCleary on the right side, and it's caught by Langley. Langley breaks the tackle, he's at midfield, cuts back over the middle, he gets down to the 45-yard line in T-Bird territory. That is a nice gain from the 30 of Central to the East 45, 25 yards on the pass play to Ty Langley. Passing game on point right now for the Indians. Tried to make a little run here at the Thunderbirds. Both teams able to throw the ball well. Storbo to the right of McCleary, the pistol. Goosen behind him, handed off to Goosen, and nothing. Nowhere to go. He's hit first by Landon Eldridge. No gain for Kobe Goosen. He's run it 6 times. 4 of them have been for no gains. 2nd and 10 from their own from the T-Bird 45. Langley and Vitae to the left side. Storbo in the backfield with Goosen and McCleary on 2nd and 10. McCleary looking out the flat, and it's overshot. Nico Vitae, Robert Lukau on the coverage. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 10 for Central at the T-Bird 45. Clock stop, 9:15 to go in the 3rd. 24-7 East leads on the Terrell Center scoreboard. Trips, left side, which is the wide side of the field. Lane Dilly single wide out over on the right side. McCleary with Goosen behind him. Pitch it out to Goosen, trying to get to the edge. Head of steam, and just nothing there. Is that Lukau with the stop? Nope, Schroeder. Lukau with the stop. 1 yard for Goosen. That is it. 4th and 9 on the play. And it looks like Central is going to punt it out away at the East 44. They'll send Ox Schroeder back deep to receive. He'll stand pat right at his own 10-yard line. Fourth down. And Central had a little bit of a drive going, stalling. High snap over the head of Vitae. Vitae covers it up. Vitae back will get the punt off, but it's not a very good one, and it'll hit and be downed back at the 25-yard line. And Vitae is slow to get up. Lukau give him a pat on the shoulder. Oh, boy. And Vitae still unable to get up. So Vitae with the high snap, ball will be placed at the Central 24-yard line. And you talk about momentum killer. Vitae still being looked at and trying to elude the rush and punt it away on a slick field. Hopefully he'll be okay, maybe cramping up, but he is not walking well off the field. 8:20 left to play in this 3rd quarter, and it's 24-7 East with the lead. They are looking for more here early on in the 3rd quarter. Anderton, the running back. Graydon Buell, the quarterback, with 2 wide receivers to both sides. On 1st and 10, East first possession of the 3rd quarter. Buell will hand it off right up the middle to Anderton. Anderton is spun down at the 16-yard line. Christian Anderton for 8. Jackson Thomas with the stop, and East still going up tempo. 2nd and 2 from the 16. Buell hands it off to Anderton again. Not a lot of room, but spins away and gets up near the 10. Clock will stop as he's at the 11. 5-yard pickup for Anderton and a 1st down. Clock will wind under 8 minutes. Fake the handoff. Buell going to keep it himself off the left side. Buell will get into the end zone for the touchdown. Graydon Buell, 11-yard touchdown run. His 4th rushing touchdown of the season. And the Thunderbirds are on the board here in the 2nd half. East 30, Central 7. Dakota Merritt will kick the extra point. The hold by Buell. Kick is up, and it is good. And with 7:47 left to play in the 3rd quarter, it is East 31, Central 7 on the Terrell Center scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. So Graydon Buell runs it in from 11 yards out, and the Thunderbirds take advantage of excellent field position on a botched punt by Central. And with 7:47 left to play in the third quarter, it's all East, leading Central 31-7 on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. Central will get the football back. Dakota Merritt will kick it from left to right. Ty Langley, Nico Vite, he's back out there, so he appears to be okay. Central will be at Natrona next week. East will be at Rock Springs. And it's a high end-over-end kick that will be taken at the goal line. They fake the reverse. Langley's got it off the right side across the 20, cuts it back. He's going to be stopped short of the 30 at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 Indians at the 27. That'll be a fun one. We're scheduled to go over to Rock Springs. I know the weather could be iffy late next week. It's that time of year. A few snowflakes this afternoon coming over here. Mark it at the 28, 1st and 10. 2 wide receivers left side. McCleary, pistol, handed off to Goosen. Little bit of room, but it closes quickly as he is blasted coming through the hole. Zach Valerio with the stop. No gain. Nope. Landon Eldridge with the stop. Central going to go fast. They're going to empty out the backfield. Dawson McCleary, the only one back there, the quarterback. 5 wide receivers. And movement, yep. East another jump. Man. That's about the only thing the Thunderbirds have done wrong. Just that's their 7th penalty. And that's a free 5 yards.
Second down.
Second down at the 34-yard line, 2nd and 5. It was almost a 6-yard penalty, it looked like. Empty set again. McCleary throws it low and incomplete. Ty Langley said he had it. The official says no. 3rd down for Central. 3rd and 5. 5 wide receivers again. Langley, Storbo. Dilly, I believe, off to the left side. Dropping back to pass is McCleary. McCleary avoids the rush. He's going to go deep down the field on the far side. Throws it up for grabs. Almost intercepted by Michaeli again. Nearly the same play that was picked up. That's 3 straight incompletions thrown by McCleary. And it'll be 4th down and a 3 and out for Central. And we'll see if they can get the snap going here with Vite. Back deep to receive, Luco and Schroeder. Vite, good snap, takes it at his own 20, high kick, short kick that hits at the East 40 and will take a Central bounce to the 30, down to the 27, 28-yard line for the Thunderbirds. Not near as good field position, but with 6:47 left to play in the third quarter, it's East 31, Central 7. T-Birds football on their own 20. I mean, it's right between the 27 and the 28. We'll call it the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Thunderbirds. Graydon Buell has had an exceptional game. He just keeps getting better and better within this East offense. 152 yards passing in the first half. No need to throw the ball right now. We'll see if East will attack more on the ground. Well, a little RPO. They're going to go deep. It's a pass to Allmiller. Allmiller down the field to Aaron Beulah, and he drops the football at the 45-yard line. Little flanker screen, a flag at the line of scrimmage. That was a lateral to Miller, who is a backup quarterback. He was in the battle for quarterback. It's going to be a hold on the Thunderbirds, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But up 31-7, East going for the jugular. And they had a wide open man, the tight end, Christian Beulah, but the holding penalty will move it back to between the 17 and the 18, a 10-yard penalty on East, their 8th penalty of the game. So the ball back at the 18, 1st and 20. Miller, Lukau, wide to the right, 2 receivers to the left. I think that's Riley Cooper in the backfield. He'll take the handoff and get across the 20 to the 22. 4, close to 5 yards for Cooper. Second down, 16 at the, that's the 23-yard line. That's a 5-yard gain. Second down and 15 from their own 23. Halfway through this third quarter, East up comfortably. Make the handoff. Buell looking to pass. Tried to set up a screen. Now going to roll out to the right side. Buell looking down the field and just throws it incomplete. 3rd and long for the Thunderbirds. Ball throw 23, 3rd and 15. Clock stopped, 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Still very chilly outside as East huddles up, a rare time. 39 degrees outside, feels like 25. Draw play, Cooper, and it is snuffed out by the Indians. Loss of 3 back to the 20-yard line. They're going to mark that one down. As Riley Cooper loses 3 yards. Carter Labatos plugs up the hole, and it'll be 4th down. 4th and 18. Dakota Merritt on to punt the football away. Langley and Vite back deep to receive. Merritt inside the 10. Vite and Langley inside their own 40. East looking for a good snap. They get one. Merritt on to kick it away. End over end kick. It will be caught by Langley and then dropped at the 40. Slides one tackle. He gets to the 45. Spins with nobody around him. Ty Langley gets up near midfield. That was a heck of a spin move. It was like he anticipated the tackle by the East player and spun away. It was pretty slick. 5 minutes left to play here in the third. It's 31-7, East with the lead on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. So here comes Central on the possession. First and 10. Their own 48-yard line. Man in motion. They run the fly sweep to Vite. Tried to get to the edge. He's got a hole. He's across midfield now at the 40. Runs over a T-Bird into East territory down to the 35, 34-yard line. That is a pickup. 18 yards to Nico Vite on the fly sweep. That was a run, I believe. It was a handoff instead of one of those push passes. Check that. 17 yards to Vite up to the 39. Central going quickly. First and 10 at the 34. Looking right now over the middle. It is caught. Blaine Dilly makes the grab at the 23. A pickup of 11 to Dilly, and Central on the move here. Chance Allmiller with the stop. Central going fast again. 1st and 10 at the East 23-yard line. As McCleary gets the play call from the sideline. Handed off to Goosen, and he is met right at the point of attack. In fact, he'll lose a yard, maybe two. At least one back to the 24. Just no running room whatsoever. Zach Alexander, great anticipation, loss of a yard for Kobe Goosen. 2nd down and 11 for the Indians at the East 24. 3 wide receivers to the left side. Run a little screen, caught by Langley. He's got some room. He's across the 20, back over the middle of the field. At the 15, brought down close to the 10-yard line was Ty Langley. Mark him down at the 11. Gain of 13 yards on a little slip screen to Langley. His 5th catch of the night for 62 yards unofficially. Zach Alexander, another stop. Clock running, 1st and 10 from the 11 as McCleary. Looks like he might be going under center. Nope, just barking out the line calls. With Goosen to his right, 2 wide receivers to each side. Vitae in motion, run it up the middle to Goosen again. He has a yard. A flag comes in late. A yard for Goosen to the 10. We'll see what this flag is all about. Looks like Central moving backward.
Holding. Offense. Number 73. 1st down.
So the 10-yard penalty, the 6th of the game on Central. We'll move it back to the 21. And it looks like it's right at the 20. So the spot foul, the hold must have been at the 10. Clock running as we have 3:15 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Central driving. 1st and 19. Over the middle, and it's picked off! Picked off! That is Lukow. Lukow is going to be finally driven down back inside the 15-yard line. He jumped the route. Neither Langley or Vitae was looking at the pass. Lukow was. He picks it off. The 2nd interception thrown by McCleary. And the drive stalls out again. Robert Lukow with the interception. And East has the football back. 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line. 3:01 left to play in the 3rd quarter. East leading 31-7 on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. Graydon Buell comes out. Christian Anderton, the running back. Landon Eldridge, the fullback. East is going to go under center here on 1st and 10 from their own 15. And they're going to give it to Anderton. Anderton trying to use his speed, cuts it back up, pulled by the shirt tail and driven back as he gets 2 to the 17-yard line. Second down and 8. Oh, they did give him the 18-yard line, didn't they? 3 yards for Anderton. Now they go offset with Eldridge and Anderton. Buell under center. And handed off to Anderton again. He is pushed back. Big hit. Loss of a yard for Anderton. Jackson Thomas. All back at the 17, 3rd and 8. So we have 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. East and Central, the 69th meeting between these two on a not so nice evening. Shotgun for Buell on 3rd and 8. Graydon Buell pressured, dumps it off to Lukow, and it falls incomplete. 4th down. Clock stops with 1:37 left to go here in the 3rd. So 4th down and 8 at their own 17 for East. After forcing the turnover, nothing doing. Only score here has been off of a miscue by Central, and most of the miscues have been on that side of the field. 4 exchanges of the football that were just tough for Central. High kick that drives Vite back inside the 30-yard line. Vite all the way back to the 20, comes up, he's back across the 30 and will go out of bounds at the 37 or 38-yard line. What a kick by Dakota Merritt. He got everything into that punt. And out of bounds, Nico Vite. Wow, they gave him like 3 extra yards. Is it not me, Tyler, or was he out at like the 37 or the 38? I mean, what's 3 or 4 yards, right? You're a Central fan, you're liking it. Ball at their own 41-yard line. That's amazing. Really is. 1st and 10, Central. Good field position, good kick, good return. 1:25 to play, 3rd quarter. 31-7 East leads on the Terralado Center scoreboard. Vite in motion. They fake the fly sweep, looking over the middle. They've got Storbo there. He's across midfield, brought down at the 46-yard line. Nice gain, 13 yards on the pass play to Brady Storbo. Over 200 yards passing for McCleary in this one. First and 10 at the 46-yard line of East. Central back in T-Bird territory. McCleary's going to keep it himself and squirts through up to the 43. 3 yards for Dawson McCleary. 2nd down and 7. Clock winding down, movement up front. And this one might be going against the Thunderbirds.
Dead ball, encroachment, defense, number 10.
Another
2nd down.
5-yard penalty on the T-Birds, their 9th penalty of the game. Will make it 2nd down and 3. Shotgun for McCleary, trying to draw him off sides, 5 yards at a time. East did not jump. Boy, they are antsy to get at Dawson McCleary, who passes, caught by Langley, and he breaks through one tackle. Langley then thrown out of bounds inside the 25 at the 24. Pickup of 14 yards and a Central 1st down. Ty Langley, his 6th catch, 76 yards. 13 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, Central again has it at the East 24-yard line. And another flag. Wow, Utah State leading BYU and Provo 21-0 in the 2nd quarter.
Ball start.
This one's on Central.
1st down.
So penalty on Central. First and 15. Ball at the 29-yard line. Pitch it out to Goosen. Goosen trying to get to the edge. Goosen's got some room to run, lowers the shoulder, and really for the first time, Kobe Goosen gets positive yards, 7-yard gain for Goosen, doubling his rushing total. And that is the final play of this third quarter. It's 31-7. East leading Central on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. After 3, we'll switch sides. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. Welcome back, everybody, to Risky Field. Keith Kelly here with you, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. It's 2nd down and 8 for Central at the East 22-yard line. 31-7 as we are into the fourth quarter. Central football. Dropping back to pass, looking deep into the end zone. Got a man there, and a flag is going to come out. East fans did not think so. But this is going to go on the Thunderbirds for pass interference. I'll be honest, I was a long ways away, but decent coverage, right? This is 97.5 FM.
Pass interference. Defense. At the distance of the goal. First down.
So that'll be an 11-yard penalty against East. Their 10th of the game. From the 22 to the 11. 1st and 10 Central. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. East is up big. McCleary in the pistol with Storbo and Goosen in the backfield. Storbo in motion from left to right. Handed off to Goosen, and how about another flag?
Part of the snap. Ball start. Number 59.
The stars of the show are in black and white tonight. 8th penalty on Central. 18 penalties in this game. Gosh. Ball back at the 16, 1st down, 15. This is 97.5 FM and AM 1240 KFBC, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Keith Kelly here with you just after 8 p.m. in the capital city. The 69th edition of the Capitol Bowl. McCleary rolling out. He's looking in the end zone, coming back, making the catch. It is caught, and that's a touchdown. Touchdown Central on the far side of the field. That is a 16-yarder. Ty Langley with the grab from 16 yards out and the score. And that's Langley's 2nd catching or receiving touchdown of the season. On to kick the extra point is Tegan Tippett. And it's a bad snap. McCleary just got to unload it, and it is one-handed picked off, and can't run it back for a 2-point conversion in high school football. So our score with 11:47 still playing this one is now East 31, Central 13 on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. back here at Risky Field. Keith Kelly with you. Just underway in the fourth quarter. Central on the board, 31-13 now. Still a 3-score game. Tegan Tippett will boot it away. East expecting a onside kick, and it will just go all the way back through the end zone for a touchback. Robert Lukow lets it go. And it'll be 1st and 10 T-Birds at their own 20. Well, East would like to work some clock. Up big. Christian Anderton, the running back. Graydon Buell, the quarterback. Anderton to the right of Buell in the shotgun, 2 wide to each side. Hand it off to Anderton, and he's got a little bit of a crease. 3, maybe 4 yards for Christian Anderton. 4-yard pickup. Tanner Martin with the stop for Central. And East's going to go fast again, or at least they're not going to huddle. 2nd down and 6 from their own 24-yard line. Not quite up-tempo, but they are not huddling. Anderton takes the handoff again, bounces it out to the outside, gets to the edge, cuts back up the field. He's on his horse. He's at the 30, close to the 40-yard line. Christian Anderton up to the 39. That is a gain of 15 yards for Anderton. Including that hook and ladder, I've got him at 140 yards on the ground. Huge game for Christian Anderton. Clock beginning to roll. Riley Cooper checking into the game. Anderton comes off. He's a little gimpy, trying to run something off on the sideline. Buell, may have been a busted play, able to complete the pass to Michaeli. Michaeli breaking tackles, fights his way to Central territory at the 49-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12 on the quick pitch and catch from Buell to Michaeli. Cole Michaeli's had himself a nice game. 5 catches, 60 yards. 1st and 10 T-Birds at the Central 49-yard line. And stoppage of play here. Tyler Schilt being attended to by the white hat. And coming into the game, looks like John Roman. It's a 1st down for East. The fourth quarter creeping along. 2 wide receivers to each side. Cooper is the running back. Buell hands it off to Cooper. Left side, he's got a big hole. Cooper still across the 35-yard line down to the 34. Big game for Riley Cooper of 15 yards and another 1st down. Check that, 16 yards to the 33 for Riley Cooper. First down, handed off to Cooper again. Gets it across the 30-yard line before he's pushed back up to the 29. 4-yard gain for Riley Cooper. Getting some carries here as he's trying to grind it out on the ground. TJ Wilson stops him. 2nd down and 6 at the 29 of Central. And Graydon Buell just waiting, taking his time, under 10 minutes to go. Nice drive here for the Thunderbirds. Handed off again to Cooper. Stutter step through the hole, across the 25, up near the 20. He is down at the 21, a 1st down for Cooper. 8 more yards for Cooper. Martin again with the stop. East quickly up to the line. Handed off to Cooper again. He is going to be stood up and taken back for a loss from the 21 to the 23. Cooper losing 2. It's the Central defense stiffening up there a little bit. 31-13, East leads here in the 4th quarter. Second down and 12 from the 23. Tanner much more into the game. East huddling up for the first time on this drive. They are in no hurry whatsoever, nor should they be. 2 wide receivers to each side. Dakota Merritt in motion from left to right. Low snap, Buell drops back to pass. Buell looking into the end zone, got a man there, it is caught, touchdown. What a grab by Robert Luco, and what a pass by Graydon Buell on a line. That is good from 23 yards out, and the score, Robert Luco again with his 2nd touchdown grab of the night. This one 23 yards. His 5th catch, 83 yards. And on to kick the extra point will be Dakota Merritt. The kick is up, and it is good. And with 8:47 left to play in the football game, East has up their lead 38-13 on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. A 23-yard pass, Graydon Buell to Robert Luco and the East Thunderbirds. And pretty much put this one away, 38-13, leading the Central Indians here in the 69th edition of the Capital Bowl, 38-13, 8:47 left to play in the football game. Dakota Merritt will tee it up and kick it from right to left. Thunderbirds' lone loss of the season was to Thunder Mason. In fact, the top 3 teams in the state have all beaten each other. TJ Langley, Nico Vite back near their own goal line. Cole Michaeli late to the party. Wind still pretty stout, blowing into the face of Merritt, who will squib it down the field. It is taken by one of the up men. That is Carter Labatos. Sees across the 35, pushes his way up near the 40. Mark him down at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 Central at the 39. Well, Central's been able to throw the ball over the field to the tune of 239 yards through the air. A couple touchdowns for Dawson McCleary, but he's also thrown 2 interceptions. Running the football, nope, nothing. Just 30 yards on the ground for Central. 18 of that was a Nico Vite fly sweep. Kobe Goosen has really struggled on the ground. 1st and 10. 2 wideouts to each side. Goosen in the backfield with McCleary, who's going to roll out to his right. Looking for Dilly, makes the grab. And be a short gain up to the 42, just 3 yards on the completion to Dilly. His 5th catch, just 19 yards for Dilly. 5 wide receivers for Central. Hard count by McCleary. Three of those 5 to the left side, 2 to the short side of the field. McCleary drops back to pass. Another quick out will be caught by Dilly. He'll stay in bounds at the 48. Gain of 6. Blaine Dilly. Oh, they're going to give him the first down. Okay, they went 7 yards. All right. So the clock will run. And 1st and 10 at their own 49 as we approach 8 minutes to play in the football game. McCleary's next pass attempt will be number 31 in the game for him. Straight drop back, being pressured, now flushed out of the pocket, looks deep down the field, coming back for it, and incomplete off the hands of Blaine Dilly. Ox Schroeder on the coverage. Incomplete. Second down and 10. Yeah, Blaine Dilly is popular for one reason. Well, more than one reason, I'm sure. I don't want to lay all that on his last name. I'm sure to his friends and family, I'll just leave that as it is. Labatos makes the grab. He's pushed out of bounds. I was trying to say something positive about Blaine Dilly as Labatos forced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8. Miller forces him out of bounds. 3rd down and 2. At the 43-yard line. And taking it right up the gut. Big hit. Finishing it off, but it's a 1st down as McCleary gets up slowly. Pickup of 4 yards for McCleary. Zach Valerio with the big stick. The Valerios must be right in front of us. 1st and 10. McCleary looking deep over the middle. It got Dilly there. It's popped up into the air and almost intercepted. Good coverage by Ox Schroeder as it falls incomplete. Second down and 10. Ball at the East 38-yard line. Low snap, ball's on the turf, and I think McCleary able to scoop it up, but he'll lose 4 yards. 3rd and 14, back at the 42-yard line, and a timeout going to be taken by Central with 7:12 left to play in this one. It's number 3 East 38, Central 13 on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. Back here at Risky Field, Central football 3rd and 14 is what they are facing at the East 42-yard line. They've got 2 downs to pick up 14 yards here. Clock stopped with 7:12 left to play in the football game. T-Birds cruising. The pistol. Fake the handoff to Goosen. McCleary looking deep down the near sideline and overshoots Dilly. Just overthrown, had him open. So he had a step on Schroeder. And it's 4th down and 14 for Central. And they will go for it. Ball back at the 42-yard line of East. 4th down for the Indians. 5 wide receivers. East looking to get off the football field and take some more time off the clock. as Central's had it for a while, but not taking too much time. They've been able to move the ball down the field a little bit. 4th down. McCleary being pressured. McCleary eludes the rush. Now he's going to have to throw against his body. He's got a man there. It is caught on the far side by Nico Vite at the 19-yard line. That is a gain of 23 yards and a 1st down. I don't know what they were talking about. Apparently there was a whistle, inadvertent whistle that was blown. But a 23-yard pass and catch to Nico Vite. His 6th catch of the night. And Dawson McCleary's thrown for 280 yards in this football game, unofficially. 1st and 10, still exactly 7 minutes to go in the game. Now the officials are talking things over, and they're going to give him the 1st down. At the 19. Chad Goff wanting to get an explanation from the head official, and he doesn't buy it, but I'm not sure what the complaints were, other than I heard a few fans say you blew the whistle. I don't know. He's given up a lot of passing yards here, but not a lot of points. And McCleary's hitting the sidelines and being able to stop the clock. Now he's changing the play on 1st and 10. He's showing blitz. McCleary looks near side, caught by Vite, cuts back up the field. Vite weaving through traffic down inside the 10 at the 9, a pickup of 10 yards for Nico Vite. As Central looking to score late again. 7th catch, 124 yards for Nico Vite. And here comes Central. 2nd and less than a yard. Now the officials are going to talk it over. I mean, now it's a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and goal for Central at the 9-yard line. 6:41 and counting to go in the football game. Shotgun snap, McCleary dropping back to pass, looking over the middle, got a man there, and just short of the goal line, Michael makes the stop at the 1. And an injured Central Indian, Ty Langley, gets up slowly after the gain of 8. Ty Langley is over 100 yards receiving, or at 100 yards receiving now. 2 Central players at 100 yards. Second and goal at the 1. Second down and goal. Under center, McCleary. He'll try and keep it himself. I don't know if he got in. Second push may have got it in. Officials are converging, and we don't have a signal yet. Do we have a signal? We still don't have a signal. Central says touchdown. Hey, there we go. It's a touchdown. That's a total guess, right? I would have said that he was in. A 1-yard touchdown run by Dawson McCleary makes it 38-19 with the extra point to come, or go for 2. Looks like Central is going to go for 2 here at 38-19. Dawson McCleary getting the play call from the side. So 2-point conversion, ball placed at the 3. Full backfield, Labados, Storbo. Now Storbo moves out in the slot. And Goosen, now Storbo Back is an up back. Hand it off. Nope, they're going to roll out McCleary. McCleary dumps a pass off, and it's wide of Labatos. And the two-point conversion is no good. 5:42 left to play in this one. It's all East leading Central 38-19 on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. We will take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. I'm just excited. No. A 1-yard touchdown run by Dawson McCleary, his first rushing touchdown of the season. Central not going away. McCleary's thrown for nearly 300 yards in this one. Tegan Tippett tees it up. East expecting an onside kick at 38-19. I think that's Lukow back deep to receive, the only T-Bird back there. Tippett will try and pooch it over the top of the East special teams, but it's scooped up at the 32-yard line by East. That was Ox Schroeder with the good hands. So East will have the football and a chance to take some time off the clock here, as there's just 5:42 left to play in what has been a very long fourth quarter. A lot of passes. Get you up to date with some scores, too, to pass along. In 4A, Natrona whipping up on Kelly Walsh 42-6. Thunder Basin doing the same to Rock Springs 51-6. Sheridan shutting out Campbell County 47-0. Laramie up 35-7 on South. Handed off to Riley Cooper on 1st and 10. And Central will take a timeout after a 2-yard gain. Stopping the clock with 5:34 left to play. Second down coming up, and 8 for the Thunderbirds. We will take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. And Pine. It's a decent game. Back here at Risky Field, Keith Kelly out of the timeout. Burns trailing Pine Bluffs in the third quarter. It's 20-7. The Hornets, the third-ranked team in 1A, leading 2A Burns. Second down and 8. I think Central's got one timeout remaining. Cooper stays in the game to the left of Graydon Buell, who will take the handoff. Cooper lowers the head down and pushes forward to the 38-yard line. A gain of 4 for Riley Cooper. And it will be 3rd down and 4 for East. They aren't huddling, but they aren't going hurry up either. Graydon Buell in the shotgun. He's going to pass. Buell out in the flat. It is caught and no, dropped by Michael, I believe. An incomplete pass stops the clock. 4th down and 4 for East with 4:59 left to go in the game. I mean, you're still up 3 scores. That clock will run. You keep it on the ground. Nico Vite, Ty Langley back deep to receive the punt of Dakota Merritt, who's had a good night punting. And it looks like a T-Bird is late getting on the field, and You know, that's the second time. East is losing a little bit of focus here late in the game, up big, trying to finish this one off. And East will take a timeout. The fourth quarter that would not end. 4:59 left to go in the game. It's 38-19. Thunderbirds with the lead on the Terrell Center scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. Back here at Risky Field. Fourth down coming up. Good snap to Merritt, who kicks this one away. It's a low boot that'll be taken by Langley around the 30-yard line, trying to get to the edge. Now cuts it back up the field, all the way across the field, spins at the 40, and then he's dropped at the 41-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Central from their own 41. 4:47 left to go in the football game. It's 38-19. East with the lead. So Dawson Cleary brings his troops out. Ball at their own 41-yard line. 3 wide receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Goosen in the backfield with McCleary. McCleary drops back. Pass batted up in the air. It's going to be picked off by the Thunderbirds. Pass batted up. It's either Zach Alexander or, Zach Alexander with the interception. Another interception by McCleary, his 3rd of the game. And Zach Alexander, who also recovered a botched kick earlier in the game. And with 4:42 left to play, it is East up 38-19. They will have it 1st and 10 at the Central 43. Riley Cooper stays in the game at running back for the Thunderbirds. First down, 2 wide to each side. Graydon Buell in the shotgun. Handed off to Cooper. Cooper pushes forward for a yard. That's it. Tanner Martin with the stop. Second down and 9. Thunderbirds do not huddle up, and you know, if I were them, I'd wait till that back judge, that back official was counting it down, hand it off to Cooper as he gets it across the 40 to the 36. Gain of 6 yards for Riley Cooper. Carter Labatos with the stop. Third down and 3. Under 4 minutes to play. As Buell looks to the sideline. He's going no huddle like they have most of the game, but not in any hurry to snap the ball. And this time, Graydon Buell is looking as the play clock is winding down. Handed off to Cooper. Cooper, big hole at the middle. He'll have the first down. Still on his feet as he crosses the 30, 25-yard line down to the 22. A pickup of 14 yards and a first down for Riley Cooper. And East can melt that clock even more after picking up the first down. Riley Cooper, 67 yards on the ground. First and 10 at the 22-yard line of Central. As Graydon Buell taking his time. No need to go fast at all. Now he'll see the play clock down to 5, hands it off to Cooper again. Cooper up to the 20. 2 yards for Cooper. Tanner Martin, we've said his name a lot tonight. East came in giving up 19 points a game. Guess what Central has? They have 19. It's amazing how that works. 2.5 minutes to play. Buell. Again, letting that play clock wind all the way down. Still looking to that back judge as the play clock now will begin to wind down. Snap it. Oh, the ball's on the turf. Jaden Eifert was the new running back. I think he may have picked it up. Carter Labatos was there as well. No. It's recovered by Labatos, it looks like. No, 57, Tanner Martin on the fumble. Jaden Eifert, the running back, lost some yards, and he coughed it up, and the fumble recovery by Tanner Martin. Second fumble of the night. So recovered by Central with 2:15 left to play in the game. They trail 38-19 up on the Terrell Auto Center scoreboard. 1st and 10 from their own 23. McCleary in there at quarterback. Flares one out, little screen to Langley. Langley up the field across the 30. He'll have a first down at the 36-yard line. Gain of 13 yards to Langley, and with that pass, Dawson McCleary is over 300 yards passing in this game. Clock running as we approach 2 minutes left to play. They're going to run the draw play to Goosen for a yard up to the 32. For Goosen on his 11th carry of the night for 15 yards. Brendan Dicing with the tackle. 2nd and 9 at the 37 of Central. And now Central not in too big of a hurry either. Down 3 scores. McCleary, pump fake, now come back, and the pass is caught by Langley. Spins, he'll have the first down up near midfield at the 49-yard line. A 12-yard gain to Ty Langley. That is the 40th pass attempt by Dawson McCleary. 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Clock running, 1:10 to go. McCleary drops back to pass. Now he's being pressured. He throws off his back foot and almost intercepted. Landon Eldridge and Tegan Freeman right there. The pass intended for Storbo. Incomplete. Stopping the clock. .106 left to play. Been a long game. Trips to the right side. 38-19. East gonna win this one to improve to 6-1 on the year. McCleary passing it out in the flat. It's over the head of Nico Vite. Incomplete. 3rd down. 3rd and 10 from their own 49. Third down. Ball at their own 49-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the right side on 3rd and 10. High snap, McCleary Snags it, throws behind his receiver. Labatos just wasn't looking. Incomplete pass, and it's 4th down. Fourth and 10, and Central will use their final timeout of the game with 58 seconds left to play in this one. 38-19, we'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC. Welcome back to Risky Field. Keith Kelly with you. As it's 38-19. East with the lead. Under a minute to go. 4th down for Central. They don't pick this up. East will just run the clock out. And it's a high snap over the head of McCleary, and he will be driven down inside the 30-yard line at the 27 or 8. That'll be a loss of about 22 yards. And East will finish this one off in style with 51 seconds left, leading 38-19. And Graydon Buell will line up under center and take a knee, probably 2 knees, and finish this one off. It all depends on when they put the ball back in play. As the clock winding down. East will improve to 6-1 on the year. Central falls to 2-5, and East will line up. And Graydon Buell will look at the back official and see when he can kneel down for the final time, and it's under 25 seconds here, so he will take one more kneel down, and that's going to do it here. The East Thunderbirds come away with the victory as they beat the Central Indians in this one. Your final score, East 38, Central 19 up on the Terrelato Center scoreboard. East now 6-1 on the season. Central is 2-5. We will take a timeout and come back with our postgame show following these messages. You're listening to the Prep Game of the Week here on KFBC.